Hey there, friends. Let's journey together through the landscape of fear. Now, before you jump ship thinking, why would I want to learn about something so scary? Let me share a secret. The way we talk about fear can change everything. A blast from the past. Once upon a time, in the realm of the Anglo-Saxons, the word fair meant impending peril. Imagine this, you're in a forest and suddenly a wild beast jumps out. That heart-skipping moment? That was fair. But hey, the story of fear goes way back, around 6,000 years. The ancient root pur basically meant to pass through. Makes sense, right? Fear feels like a chilling wind we sometimes have to walk through. Surprises from around the world. Now you'd think a word like fear would mean the same thing everywhere. Spoiler alert, it doesn't. Languages are like fingerprints, each one unique in how it expresses emotions. In English, when we say we're anxious, it could mean eager or worried. But for our friends speaking Dargwa in Dagestan, being anxious might mean feeling regret. Wild, right? Turns out our English ancestors linked fear with grief and envy. But in Austronesian languages like Malay and Tagalog, they felt fear was more like a surprise. So in these cultures, getting spooked might just be more like an unexpected birthday party rather than a tragic tale. Lost in translation. And speaking of languages, did you know that hearing something scary in your native tongue can get your heart racing faster than in another language? It's like how a ghost story feels way scarier when it's whispered in the same language you dream in. Freud, the famous psychologist, noticed this too. When his patients talked about something unsettling, they'd sometimes switch to another language, almost like putting on an emotional armor. Some smart folks even did a study in 2018. They told people they might get an electric shock. Spoiler alert, no real shocks were given, while showing them colored squares. And guess what? People's eyes dilated more, and they got sweatier when they heard the threat in their mother tongue. Change the chat, change the fear. So what's the big takeaway? Well, if you switch up how you talk about your fears, you might just change how you feel about them. Ever heard of the saying, the only thing we have to fear is fear itself? Well, old Roosevelt might have been onto something. By being aware of our words, we can actually control our emotions. If you're scared, try talking about it. Put words to that emotion. Or heck, switch to another language if you can. Your brain might just give you a break. But while there's still much to learn, one thing's for sure. Fear isn't just an emotion hardwired into us. It's a story that we can rewrite, thanks to the magic of language. So the next time you feel those goosebumps, remember, it's not just about what you're afraid of, but how you talk about it. And hey, who knows? With the right words, that big, scary monster in the closet might just turn into a mischievous little critter wanting to share a laugh. Let's take control of our stories and, in turn, our fears. After all, every story has the power to change.